Hello, today we're going to go over the expansion and access grant reporting and how to complete it as accurately and as smoothly as possible. The expansion and access grant reports will need to be completed every 6 months until your funding is exhausted. The portal will open for 1 month at a time, beginning at the first of the month and ending at the last day of the month for completion of the report. All reports must be completed through the portal. As you're making your way through the reports, you might notice a few things. I just wanted to make you aware of what they are. We will be asking information pertaining to your funding by categories and how your grant funds were spent. You will notice as you're doing that, there will be areas that are hyperlinks, which will appear in light blue writing, and that provides additional information or navigation through the information as you're doing that. Um, Things noted with an asterisk are required information. Radio buttons, which look like little circles, are used to select from a list of items. If you enter something incorrectly or if an upload does not happen properly, you will see this error bar. It will pop up. The next button is used to advance to the next section. The submit button is used to submit and save information. The start new session button is used to start a new session when you're logged out of your update. The status progression bar will show where you are in the process of the benefit program. First thing, you would need to learn how to log in or out. You would go to the NCID page, you enter your username and password, and you would click the NCID login button. And from there, you will be taken into the portal. If you need help creating an NCID, please refer to the Creating and Linking NCID job aid. After you log in, the homepage displays. You will see a list of facilities that are linked to your account. You'll find the account name, facility type, license number, unique location ID. Each of those details will be listed for each facility. Please make sure that that information displayed is accurate and correct. If it is not, please contact our customer service unit and let them know of any changes that need to be made. And to log out of the portal, you would select from your username. There's a drop down at the top right corner, and then you would select log out to log out of the system. To begin your report, you're going to start on the home page and you're going to click on the facility's account name to begin the report for that facility. If you have multiple facilities that are receiving this funding, you will need to complete a separate report for each facility. Then the account page will display. You'll see the details of that center or location. You will see the benefit name, the license details, and the payments as shown as well. Please review this information on this page to make sure that everything is accurate. Under the benefit program name column, you're going to select Expansion and Access Grants hyperlink. And then the benefit program page will display, and then you will click Next. If you need more time to complete it in the middle of completing your report, you are able to log out and then log back in, and you will start a new session to start your report where you left off. There is a list of expense categories that are listed on page 16 and 18 of the job aid, and they include building and real estate, classroom supplies or materials, curriculum, indoor renovations or improvements, facility maintenance, furniture, land, outdoor improvements, playground equipment, professional development, renovation materials, staffing and payroll, vehicle purchase, and vehicle repairs. Please refer to the job aid if you need definitions or details about what is qualified under each of these areas. Vehicle expenses can only be considered startup costs for a new facility. New centers can use grant funds towards the full cost of a transport vehicle. New family child care homes can use those funds towards 30% of the purchase of the vehicle. Now we come to the expenses. So as you are in the portal, you will see this list and explanation for each category. And then it will ask you to enter your expenses by category. If you do not see your category on the screen, you will select that you have more expenses to enter, and it will bring up an additional screen where you will enter under different categories. So if you're a home provider, it will look a little something like this, and it will ask what expenses you have during the reporting period. If you have 0 expenses for that category, you will please enter a 0 in that box. Something needs to be entered in every box for each category. If you are a child care center, the categories would look like this. Some notes to consider while you're entering your expenses, and for your reference, it's on the job aid pages 9 through 10. Questions will vary on your license status at the time of application. Numerical values should be entered in each field. Enter a 0 if you have no expense for that category. Cash payments are not acceptable forms of payment for this grant. Click yes to the question, do you have any other expenses to report, when there isn't a category field for your applicable expense. And you will enter the information in the data entry field that matches with your expense category. The amount entered will be subtracted from the remaining funds tally, and remaining funds 0 will display when you have entered the amount of expenses equal to the amount of the grant. The expenses are more than the grant amount will display if you've entered too much expenses that exceed your grant amount. Unspent funds. As you enter your expenses, the reporting system is tracking your remaining funds. After you finish uploading your expenses for the reporting period, you'll be asked to account for any unspent funds. You will need to upload a document that shows the breakdown of your remaining funds and how you plan to spend them. And this is what the screen looks like. So the unspent funds, it'll show you the total of your unspent funds, and then it'll request for you to upload files to account for that. And then you will hit the save and continue button. This section will only appear if you have unspent funds. After you upload the files, like I said, you will click the save and continue. Please make sure that everything is accurate and correct, because this is the last point that you will be able to go back and make any changes to your report. If you complete the report with remaining funds, you will finish by clicking the finish button, and the completion message for the report displays, and your status will show as submitted, and you will go ahead and click OK. If you complete the report with remaining funds, of course, you will need to come back and report for the next reporting period. Once you submit your report and it has a status of submitted, you then can log out. You will click on your user ID, your username at the top right, and then you'll select log out and click on that, and that will log you out of the portal. Now, if you complete the report and you have spent all your funds for your grant, you will get another questionnaire called the end of the project questionnaire. And you will answer these last remaining questions. It's just a few questions asking you about the total project. And the questions will vary based on your facility type at the time of application. And similar to the screen when you finish, it will show a status of submitted once you click the finish button. And then you are free to log out of the portal at that time. And we have the job aid listed in the portal for your reference. So if you have questions throughout the process, you are always able to go back and look at the job aid. And it is also posted on our website, so you can also find it there. If that does not answer your questions, please give us a call. Call the DCDEE Customer Service Unit at 1-800-859-0829 or 919-814-6300, or you can email us at dcdee_support@dhhs.nc.gov. Thank you.